Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Public Service Commission of South Carolina. Today is Wednesday, February 9th. It is 2 p.m. Please join me in a brief moment of silence before we begin. Thank you very much. Before we hear the agenda in our weekly business meeting, let's take roll. Present in the hearing room, you have Commissioners J. Williams, C. Williams, and Powers. Joining us virtually, we have Commissioners Irvin, Thomas, and Caston. And I believe Commissioner Vice Chair Belzer is available by telephone. Vice Chair Belzer, are you with us?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm here.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer. Attorney Butler, if you would, please read the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, other members of the commission. The first order of business is to set the next commission business meeting. Staff would recommend that that be held on Thursday, February 24th, 2022 at 2 p.m.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. The next commission business meeting is scheduled for February 24th at 2 p.m.
Thank you, sir. Moving on into the utilities agenda, item number 1 is under docket number 2003-85C. Before the commission today is a request for consideration of the Fifth Amendment to the interconnection agreement between Metropolitan Telecommunications of South Carolina, DBA Mettel, and AT&T.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Chairman Williams, this is Commissioner Caston. I'd like to make a motion.
Commissioner Caston, you have the floor, sir.
I move that the commission approve the Fifth Amendment to interconnection agreement between Metropolitan Telecommunications of South Carolina Incorporated, doing business as Mettel, and Bell South Telecommunications LLC, doing business as AT&T South Carolina. I so move.
Hearing Commissioner Caston's motion, commissioners, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer?
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston?
Aye.
Commissioner Urban?
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Powers?
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 2 is under docket number 2019-108G. For commission consideration today is a 19th Amendment to the United States Department of Defense contract at Fort Jackson. It's a gas contract. It's filed on behalf of Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated.
Thank you. Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Irvin.
Commissioner Urban, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, sir. I move that the commission accept as information the 19th Amendment to the United States Department of Defense contract, also known as Fort Jackson, which has been filed on behalf of Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated. So moved.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Urban's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer?
Aye.
Commissioner Caston?
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin?
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Powers?
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 3 is under docket number 2021-382G. For commission consideration today is a request for approval of the corrected service agreement for firm gas between Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated and the University of South Carolina Colonial Life Arena.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Powers, you have the floor, sir.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that the commission approve the corrected service agreement for firm gas between Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated and the University of South Carolina for the Colonial Life Arena. The corrected agreement meets the requirements of Commission Regulation 103-403D. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Powers. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Powers' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Urban,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item 4 is under docket number 2021-236G. For consideration today is the exploration and review of the gas purchasing policies and practices of Piedmont Natural Gas Company Incorporated and Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated pursuant to a commission directive dated July 21st, 2021, issued in docket number 2021-4G.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
thank you. Mr. Chairman, as you may recall, this docket was opened as a result of commissioner questions and witness testimony during the evidentiary hearing in docket number 2021-4-G. The commission held a proceeding on November the 18th, 2021 to receive comments from all interested parties. I want to thank all of the gas utilities and interested parties who participated and provided comments on the feasibility for options to consider gas purchasing policies and practices related to responsibly sourced gas, or RSG purchases, as well as any financial impact on customers and costs. I move that the commission administratively close this docket.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Vote aye.
Commissioner Thomas, did I skip you?
Yes, sir.
I believe
vote
I
aye.
did. I'm sorry about that. Commissioner Thomas votes aye.
Okay.
Chairman Williams also votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 5 is under docket number 2021-66-A, and this is for consideration of the Office of Regulatory Staff's final report on the resiliency of South Carolina's electric and natural gas infrastructure against extreme winter storm events.
All right. Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Irvin, you have the floor, sir.
thank you. Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission carry over this matter based on the January 31, 2022 letter from the Office of Regulatory Staff, which requests comments from the parties. I also move that the commission staff continue to monitor the docket as it progresses. So moved.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll vote starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
I vote aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Vote aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
And Mr. Chairman, other members of the commission, the staff would recommend that items 6 and 7 be taken together. Both of these are under docket number 2019-290-WS. Item number 6 has to do with a joint motion to enter verified stipulation testimony and exhibits into the record. And item number 7 has to do with a stipulation agreement that has been filed with the commission.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Irvin, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that the commission set the matters in the proposed stipulation agreement in its docket for hearing, including the scheduling by the chief clerk of the commission of a customer public hearing. First, that would occur before the stipulation hearing to receive testimony from affected ratepayers related to the proposed stipulation agreement. The corresponding customer notice shall be prepared by the chief clerk and notify the affected ratepayers or customers of the date, time, and place, and how to participate virtually and register in advance for this customer public hearing to receive an assigned time to testify, as well as provide information on the impact from the proposed settlement to customer rates as provided by the file verified testimony exhibits of Dante DeStanto in support of the proposed stipulation agreement. The customer notice shall also provide information to the ratepayers about the date, time, and place of the settlement hearing on the proposed stipulation agreement. Customer notice prepared by the chief clerk based on the information provided and filed by the company shall be sent by Blue Granite Water Company to all customers by way of customer billing or bill insert, and Blue Granite shall post the notice on its company's website and on other media outlets and formats used by the company to disseminate information to its customers. I further move that the commission instruct the chief clerk to issue the hearing notices for both the customer public hearing and the merits hearing on the proposed stipulation agreement and to set the procedural schedule. Additionally, I move that the commission also instruct the chief clerk and general counsel for the commission to schedule a status conference as soon as possible with the parties so as to set the procedural schedule and issue the hearing notices. I further move that the commission requests that Blue Granite proceed to file its motion asking for action on the rates under bond deferral as soon as possible, but not later than 15 days from the date of this directive, rather than waiting until a later date. Blue Granite must include specific information on the impact on customer rates from the request for action on the rates under bond deferral motion, which will be part of the customer notice prepared by the chief clerk and sent to customers of Blue Granite by billing or bill insert. I also move that the joint motion to enter verified stipulation testimony and exhibits into the record be held in abeyance at this time until further action by the commission. So moved.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion?
Chairman Williams, this is Commissioner Caston.
Commissioner Caston, you have the floor, sir.
I'm recusing myself from this particular item as this is a continuation of items that I previously recused myself on, so I just wanted to state that for the record. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Commissioner Caston is recused in this matter and will not vote. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
I vote aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 8 is docket number 2022-41-E. For commission consideration today is Duke Energy Progress LLC's request for appointment of a hearing officer in this docket.
Is there a motion?
Chairman Williams, this is Commissioner Caston. I'd like to make a motion.
Commissioner Caston, you have the floor, sir.
I move that this matter be set for hearing and that the commission appoint David Stark Esquire as the hearing officer for scheduling purposes in this docket, as requested by Duke Energy Progress LLC. I so move.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Caston's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
I vote aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, other members of the commission, the staff would recommend that items 9 and 10 be taken together. Both of these come from docket number 2021-349E. The first one is a verified application of Christina D. Kress, Esquire, for admission pro hoc vici, filed in this docket. 10 is also a motion for pro hoc vici of Kamal O. Robinson, Esquire, filed on behalf of Duke.
Commissioners, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Powers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, these items are stated by Mr. Butler in 9 and 10 are moot and have already been dismissed as a result of the Commission's business meeting on February 3rd, 2022. However, if there's any question about the status of these matters, I move the Commission find these matters moot and move that the motions be dismissed. So moved.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Powers' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1.
Mr. Chairman, with regard to the application for pro hoc vici by Mr. Robinson, I believe that Duke filed a letter indicating that he had been admitted to the South Carolina bar. So by virtue of that, the motion would, I think they tried to withdraw it, but it's certainly moot now anyway. That's all.
Thank you, Commissioner. Vice Chair Belzer. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Urban.
Not voting.
Commissioner Thomas.
I'm abstaining from voting.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, other members of the commission, that does complete the utilities agenda for today. I'd like to move on to the motor carriers agenda. Staff would propose that item numbers 1 through 8 be taken together. These are all applications for Class C authority. I will review these very briefly for the commission. Item number 1 is docket number 2022-48T, application of Smooth Trip Transportation LLC for Class C non-emergency certificate. Item 2 is docket number 2022-49T, the application of Life First Medical Transport LLC for a Class C stretcher van certificate. Item 3 is docket number 2022-50T, the application of Basic Black Limo LLC, DBA Basic Black Transportation for Class C charter bus certificate. Item 4 is docket number 2022-51T, application of Lynch & Sons Transport LLC for Class C non-emergency certificate. Item 5 is docket number 2022-53T, which is the application of Transformation Services Incorporated for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item 6 is docket number 2022-55T. It's the application of Storm Enterprises LLC for a Class C charter certificate. Item 7 is docket number 2022-58T. It's the application of One True Measure LLC for a Class C charter certificate. And finally, Mr. Chairman, we have item number 8, which is docket number 2022-59T. It's the application of Five Star Care Transportation LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you. I move that the commission approve the applications for Class C authority and items numbers 1 through 8 as listed by Mr. Butler.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, staff would recommend taking items 9 through 12 together. All of these are consisting of requests for waiver of publication of matters. I will review those briefly with the commission. Item number 9 is request of All My Sons Charlotte South LLC for waiver of publication. That's in docket number 2022-43T. Number 10 is All My Sons Moving and Storage of Greenville LLC. They also recommend waiver of publication. That is docket number 2022-44T. We have item 11, which is in docket number 2022-45T. And before the commission is for consideration, a request for waiver of publication filed by Moving with Moxie LLC, DBA All My Sons Moving and Storage of Hilton Head. And then finally in this series, we have number 12, docket number 2022-54T. This is Soda City Movers LLC, which is also requesting a waiver of publication.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Chairman Williams.
Commissioner Williams, you have the floor, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I move that the commission grant the request for waivers of publication in items numbers 9 through 12 as listed by Mr. Butler.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Williams' motion, is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer, you have the floor, ma'am.
these motions are, what we're acting on today is just the request for waiver of publication, and it does not approve any requested tariff changes. Could we, Commissioner Williams, would you be willing to accept a friendly amendment for language to be included in the motion that either something along the lines of either the request for amendment to the tariff will be ruled on at a later date or something, so that that these carriers understand they cannot implement these changes until a later time, until the commission acts on them? I just don't want there to be any confusion with these applicants, that only today we're dealing with the waiver of the notice of publication and not approving the tariff revisions or changes.
Absolutely. That's that your friendly amendment is accepted. And what I wrote down from what you said was the request for amendment for the amendment of the tariffs will be ruled on at a later date.
Yes, ma'am. And perhaps and changes shall not be implemented until that time, or something like that.
And changes shall not, at the end of it, and changes shall not be implemented until that time.
Yes, ma'am. Or if you have better wording, that's just kind of off the fly. It just occurs to me that it can get a little confusing for some of us.
Right. No, I appreciate that.
All right. A friendly amendment is accepted by Commissioner Williams. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1. Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 13 is a request of Royal Crown Transport Service LLC for an additional extension of time until February 28th, 2022 to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Is there a motion?
Chairman Williams.
Commissioner Williams, you have the floor, ma'am.
Thank you. I move that the commission grant the request of Royal Crowns Transport Service, LLC, for an additional extension of time until March 31st, 2022, to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Williams' motion, is there any discussion?
Chairman Williams,
Commissioner Williams, you have the floor, ma'am.
you'll note that I added some extra time to what was applied for, given that it's February the 9th. It just seemed prudent to add that time so that we didn't need to hear this for an additional extension.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
I vote aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item 14 is docket number 2014-337T. Have the request of Beaufort Tours LLC to suspend its Class C charter certificate number 8981 until October 21st, 2022.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Chairman Williams,
Commissioner Williams, you have the floor, ma'am.
thank you. I move that the commission grant the request of Beaufort Tours LLC to suspend its Class C charter certificate number 8981 until October 21st, 2022.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Williams' motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
Vote aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, other members of the commission, staff would recommend taking item numbers 15 and 16 together. Both of these are requests for reinstatement of Class C taxi certificates, and I will go over them briefly for the commission's benefit. Item number 15 is a request of Randolph A. Robinson for reinstatement of Class C taxi certificate number 9308. Item number 16 is in docket number 2016-405T, and staff is presenting for commission consideration the request of George C. McLean Jr. for reinstatement of his Class C taxi certificate number 9244.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
I move that the commission grant the request for reinstatement of Class C taxi certificates in item numbers 15 and 16, subject to all commission rules and regulations as listed by Mr. Butler.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote, starting with District 1, Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Irvin.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Powers.
I vote aye.
Chairman Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, that completes the motor carriers agenda for today, and indeed all the agendas for business today before the commission.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, commission staff. We are adjourned.